Okay. All right. So this wire is coming. It's got 24 volt. Goes around, comes around, and stops right there on the ground. It's I got it taped up, but I don't know what that used to do. But that's 24 volts. I think it was the starter. I mean, you can almost think that it's like this one. This one gives power to the coach batteries because it goes along the frame. That's that wire over there, and it goes to that post over there. This one on the ground is that one big wire covered, and it goes to this post, which is also 24 volts. All right, so we got that one. This wire right here is what joins the coach batteries. So the house and the coach batteries join because that wire goes around, goes up to the switch. And that's how they join right there at the switch. Through this wire brings in the coach power here, all right, which is this one. Then you have a wire in the back, this one. This one is simply going around the coach and it goes to that side. So that's feeding 24 volts from this battery. Then you have the bottom one, which is simply coming around, and that's this battery hookup that goes here. The big one in the back, that back one, simply goes up to the switch up here. So what they're saying in the Vanner PDF that I have is that if you want to add another battery to this Vanner that is not these batteries, which I am doing, I'm pulling from that little red wire up in the front, you're not supposed to use this wire. This wire here plugs in right here at the 12 volts and it goes up to the Vanner, hooks up right here to the 12 volts. Well, they're saying don't do that. If you're gonna use the Vanner to charge other batteries that's not this one, then don't plug this one in here. And that way all the 12 volts are being pulled from the other 12 volt battery. Don't pull from here because then it's gonna overcharge one of them. So this wire I'm gonna disconnect once I put the two new batteries here, because all the power is gonna come in through this wire that goes to the other batteries, which means I have to add a better wire. Instead of the little red wire, it's gonna have to be one of these. This one no longer will pull 12 volts, and then these will become just straight 24 volt system back here. So that's what this little jumper is, the one that goes in between the two batteries, and then this is the 12 volt that pulls up. On the other side you have the main wire and then another little wire that goes up to the Vanner here at the 24 volt side. The little wire comes here. So if we didn't have to steal power from this little Vanner with the little wire, this coach is designed that if you turn this off, you can run the house 24 and 12 volt and 120 with just these two batteries. As long as that is off, so you're not pulling from the coach batteries, then you're independent with these two. 12 volt system is on, 24 volt system is on, and the way you would feed 120 volts is through this inverter. This inverter pulls 24 volts from that wire coming from the back batteries, and that's how you can work dry cam with just the back batteries and nothing up here is being touched. Like I was saying, if we are gonna keep pulling from the 12 volt vanner, which is that right there, then we need to change this little wire to a big wire, because now this battery is the one that is actually feeding 12 volts to everything. In other words, looks like this is fitting the refrigerator, the restroom fan, the radio, the water pump. That's what it looks like, even though it's really not, because the inverter is making 12 volts right now. But if we pull that one wire in the middle, does the vanner make 12 volts? Yes. But it also needs a battery bank to pull 12 volts. So yes, the vanner is making 12 volts to feed all the appliances inside, the house appliances and the radio. But if the vanner needs help, it's gonna pull from this battery. That's why this wire needs to be bigger, if we're gonna keep doing that. Best thing is to find or replace or repair this vanner equalizer, so that this 12 volt outlet is the one charging this 12 volt system. And actually, this is also part of the house. Right here, all this is house related. All this. I forgot what the reading lights and the aisle lights are. I think some of them are in the against the windows, and some of them are the ceiling lights in the back room. Oh man, that's it.